Hello, people. Mommy's sleepy today. But I was just watching this live craziness that's going on with the news and the UFOs and stuff like that. So, last 6 months, yeah, I've been like, like I was talking about my first encounter with the little star thingies outside up in the sky. Um, it might just like whimsical attitude that I have, just for shits and giggles, I go outside and like this was like 6 months ago, and I was like, I saw one of the stars moving. I was like, and okay, I think I described this on another video, but one of the stars were just going really slowly, and there was this other one that was coming the other direction, going right, and they kind of like pass each other. So I'm like, weird, and they actually like kind of go around each other too. So yeah, just for shits and giggles, like I go out there and I say, hey, and I say my true name, you know, and it doesn't do anything. And I was just kind of like got this little oomph demanding, I was like, I really want to talk to this motherfucker. So I was like, hey, it's blah blah blah, and and they're all like that. They both stop, right? And this one kind of goes blink, 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 blink. And I was like, cool, I got it to talk to me. Wow. And like, this other one kind of was just like, kind of like pissy, it was just like acting really weird and pissed off. But like, kind of like, hey, I got somewhere important I gotta be, kind of attitude I was just feeling from the little star and what it was like, or dot in the sky. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, but I told him about something about the future and like um a prophecy, I suppose you could say. Something like God told me once. I know it's kind of strange to say, but yeah. Um so the one went like was like talking to the other one, going blink, 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 blink towards it, and the other one was going anyway. So the other one leaves in another direction. And like I think anyway, but it leaves anyway. And the other one stays there, and it stays there for a long time. And every once in a while, I came outside and was like, hey, how's it going? It's still there. So, but for like, yeah, I don't know how long it's been, since April or something. I put that video up. I think it's on TikTok or something. I don't know. But, yeah. So, anyways, for the last long time, man, that's like almost every night they'll come outside, and I don't know why. Like I've been telling people, it's like, hey, if you see this thing, say hi. It's pretty cool, man. They'll talk back at you, but nobody really has. So it's like, okay, whatever, you know. Anyway, one of them, yeah, tonight kind of went by when the moon was still pretty low, and it was right after the sunset, and it just kind of just went by, and I was like, oh, cool, hi. It didn't say anything back. It was just kind of just gone. But the strange things I've been noticing is depends on what I say. I can't really say if these things are good or bad or both. I mean, it very well possibly could be both, because like I'll say I love you, God bless you, and then sometimes they'll just God bless the alien. You never know. It might be angels out there. We don't know. We don't know what the fuck they are. It's just a little bright dot in the fucking sky, right? So I'm just exploring my options here. So, but every once in a while, it'll just kind of like be like, no, don't God bless me, and disappear, right? And then sometimes um, they'll stop and shine really bright, like, pew. And I've been noticing a lot more often, like during the daytime. when the energy is real high and stuff like that, and I'm like staring into the sun and stuff, or not really staring at the sun, but sometimes I do stare in the sun for other purposes, but not when this is happening. It's like when I'm really like thinking about them or something, they'll just like twinkle, 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 twinkle in the sky, and they say, the light workers, people, they're saying they're sending light codes to your brain, and I'm like, okay, you know, and I'm guessing other people are starting to get these shape like light codes where they look like your eyes are closed and then you can like see a shape and it goes, like in a specific shape or whatever. And that's something that's been going on with me. A lot of these new symptoms that people are getting, I've had them forever. And I didn't even know, man. It's like, wow, this is part of your ascension thing. So, okay, so that's what was going on with me for like since childhood, you know? And like 10 years of, morning sickness and not knowing what the fuck it was. It kind of sucked, man. It kind of sucked. I really kind of wish that I had some kind of guru person to talk to at the time, 10 years of morning sickness. That could really fuck somebody up, man. It really did, too. Sorry to say, but, and I figured out what was going on, though. Spiritual nutsness. So, but, yeah. That's real crazy. But I should tell you this one. All right, this one star did this fish thing. It looked like a really, really tiny goldfish in the sky, right? And it was going pew, 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 pew. And that was really cool. And I actually asked that little fish thing that was going pew about a specific angel, how I was doing. And it turned a dingy brown color and it just kind of went, and I was kind of like, well, okay. I really kind of wish I knew, I don't know if like the colors it gives off and the way that they fly are a specific message to a specific attitude to a specific, response. But you can't really just assume that it's a human response or a human feeling because, they're not, they're whatever the fuck they are. I don't know. But considering that the entities that I have met here, I want to say like I did do a Black Widow, on what was it, the Loki Adventures thing, that one chick. I pulled her, Scarlett, whatever her name is, Scarlett Jensen, some shit, on a Loki kind of thing. And it worked, man. I lured this thing out of somebody I was talking to. And what it really looked like, it was like a slug that looked like Baltimore. Yeah, so, I mean, this was just, I don't know, man. Some things out there, there's some weird stuff out there, man. But, oh, man. Considering, this just seems like it's what's not real. I think there's a shorter list of things that are not real versus things that are real. You can also think about that term, what you make true on earth, God will make true in heaven kind of thing. So if we massive amount, maybe the 100 monkey theory, if there's more than 100 people that believe that werewolves are real, then all of a sudden they become real. It's just, there's that theory too. Scientists has proven that can actually happen in other universes, how we can brainly control it. So it's just food for thought anyway. You never know. This whole galactic weirdness and ascensions, what people are going through, it's nuts, man. It's nuts. Now there's aliens. Great. Love y'all.